Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today, we're doing a reading for Capricorns for this month of June 2022. Once again, this reading is for Capricorns for this month of June 2022. Although I like to read mostly from the sun sign perspective, so you know if this is your reading or not, you're more than welcome to check out this video no matter what aspect of the natal chart you're looking into, because it's all just going to help to give you a more clearer picture of what you can expect for this month of June. Um, my dear Capricorn, please keep in mind this is all based on current energy, so nothing is set in stone and things can change at any time, right? Because we all have free will. Therefore, we have the ability to make the decisions that are in our highest interest. All right, my dear Capricorns, I'm trying to one more. Okay, one more. And I'd also like to give you a recommendation, as I've been doing the past couple of months, of the perfume that I have for you. This month, I have what's called the Jazz Club from the Replica brand. Has a little bit of a woodsy scent. For me, it has some floral, maybe some citrus scents. It's a little bit on the sweet side. But it's definitely a unique scent, not something that I've come across before in any of the other perfumes. Um, it's very like it's soothing, and so I don't know. It's like a really cool scent, like it's perfect for my earth signs. I love you, earth signs. Um, yeah, and I do have a lot of some pretty intense Capricorn placements as well. Really interesting how the zodiacs play out in our natal charts. So again, this is replica. This is the replica brand. This is Jazz Club. That may be one that you may be interested in. I'm trying to see if I have. There it is. So it's the little box. This is a mini set. I got it off of Amazon, and it comes with I can't even count for 5 different perfumes. I highly recommend this brand. I really enjoy it. So yeah, Jazz Club for my dear Earth signs. You're my last Earth sign, so I think I'll pack it up. Wait, before I do want to add just a little bit. I did sage. Just a little bit. Okay. I used some already before. I love perfume because it is very unique. You get to pick it based on what you like, or what how it smells to you, right? And even so, the same perfume doesn't always smell the same on every person, right? So the way the smell lasts on you, all of that is what makes a perfume so personalized. Besides, actually creating one. But my dear Capricorns, it's I don't know. There's something about the Jazz Club I think you would definitely like. Um, again, any one of the perfumes um from this brand Replica, I highly recommend. Whew. All right, so let's check out your reading. Let's check out your reading. Let's see, what messages do we have for my dear Capricorns? Sun, moon, or rising, or any aspect of your natal chart. Maybe you're looking at your Mars. You want to see like what to expect. What do you need to be standing your ground on? I don't know. But let's take a look. Or your Venus. So many different charts. Your houses. Let's see what messages for our Capricorns for this month. There we go. We got so far. Ooh. 7 of fire, 6 of fire. Y'all got some energy. Earth signs this month really got that fire energy. Y'all are all dealing with fire signs. Y'all got some important fire signs in your lives, or fire in your chart. You know what it is? The moon. We just had the full moon in Sagittarius. Was today? I am recording officially the 15th. So I think that's what it is. That Sagittarius energy is really in everyone. So let's enjoy this energy. 7 of fire, you need to stand your ground, stand in your truth, right? You're not gonna don't let yourself fall for just anything. Stand tall, stand your ground. Definitely prioritize. There may be a need for you to prioritize what you need to deal with first, right? It could be definitely like a lot of competition. It says defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, and choose your battles wisely. All right. And when you do that, you're going to come out victorious because we have Six of Fire. It says victory. Good news is on its way. Public recognition or awards. So this is going down in numbers that I am so like, yes, that's awesome. Right? Absolutely. So it's going to lead to a victory. Okay. Standing your ground is going to be very important for you. Next, we have the 10th. Wow. And you're going to have victory over what this was because this is very overwhelming. Okay. Very overwhelming. Too much work. Accept help from others. Life is out of balance. Stress related health concerns. So you want to be very careful. Even though you achieve this victory, you achieve this acknowledgement, this recognition or award, it may come at a cost to you. Okay, like, so be mindful of your health. Make sure you're eating well, drinking, the right fluids, especially water, for everyone, and being mindful of what you eat. Five of water. I would be careful with spicy foods. A lot of fire, so you know, stress related health concerns. Spicy foods may not help your stomachs. A lot of fire that made me think of spicy food. um, and then we have five of water. Things not turning out the way you'd hope. Not seeing the positive in a situation. Crying over spilt milk. All right. So even though you gain a victory, because it comes at a cost, you begin to feel, right? Like it's almost like this great energy that you have or had is has now died out because now you're focusing on your emotions because you achieved what you wanted, but it's not the result was not what you wanted. Right? It came at a cost, and that was not something that you were expecting. Um, if you were, I want to say, if you're dealing with a fire sign, but I don't think the fire sign has anything to do with that. I think this is just you. This is just simply your energy that you're in, and it's a little heartbreaking because we got the five of water here. So there's some regret, some remorse. So you do something, you get recognition, but it hurts you in the end. I think it's almost like you're trying to ignore all your feelings. And you can't do that. Because when you do that, um, you hurt yourself in the end. You're not being real with yourself. You're not being true. You're not being honest. So, of course, um, this is how it might feel. But you need to stand. And it's crazy because you do need to stand your ground. It's just at what cost, right? So, are you picking your battles wisely or are you fighting on everything? And I think that might be the issue. And you're not picking your battles wisely. You're just on anything. Next, we have the Three of Earth. The power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, being a team player. Let's see what the next one is. We have Ace of Air. I was just trying to get a little bit of clarity myself. Ace of Air. This is a whole new, like all of a sudden all the cobwebs are gone from your mind. So you got new ideas. Uh, you're able to communicate now. You got so much you want to say now. So there's some regret, some remorse, and now you want to try to rebuild a new foundation with someone. And you could be, again, it could be a fire sign, could be an air sign. All the elements are here at this point. So it could be, any of them. It doesn't really matter. Um, and when you realize that what you want to do is build a new foundation and um, wanting to be a team player, you realize that you want to work with someone, not always. You're realizing now, I think, that it's not about always, making sure that you get what you want, that what you say is what it is, and it's your way or the highway. It's kind of what this energy is, which is why it's hurting you in the end. You're realizing that you need to be a team player. You realize you need to work with others, whether it's whatever level this is. This could be anything. It could be romantic, probably romantic, but it could be workplace. It could be, you know, on a friendship, family, whatever the relationship is, and it's you're realizing now that what you've actually been doing all along is uh, pretty much uh, going against the grain the whole time, and not really giving. Right? It hasn't been balanced. It's been what you say, and yeah, you get it. You get what you want, but everything's been at a cost. And now you're realizing, dang, I really need to start working with people, not against people, and maybe things will go better. Oh, we have a balance card, that is temperance, the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. So, yes, absolutely. It is better if you begin to work with others than to work against them or think that you're above them. Okay. Um, I, I pause because it's the next card that has me a little, and that is the Eight of Water. Okay. I just want to kind of brighten this up a little bit. The Eight of Water, a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual, and emotional growth. Right. So with temperance here, there is a need for harmony, there is a need for balance, for patience, and this is within yourself. And because this is temperance, this is strong, Sagittarius energy. And again, and I really think that this Sagittarius moon that we just had, the strawberry moon that we just had, it has really affected you in a way where you're finally starting to understand what you've been doing for the past few weeks, maybe months or year. Um, and you're realizing what it's costing you and what you're going to need to do in order to improve your life, and to improve your relationships. Um, so things are going to start to work out for you. Understand that, yes, you're being protected if you're worried about that. God's with you, your angels are with you, your spirit guides, your ancestors that are here for your highest interest are with you, whoever it may be, however you connect, right? Um, but there is a need to let go. So I think I'm wondering if, because here we have Five of Water and then we go up to the Eight of Water. You're feeling remorse, but I think it's a need to let go of that energy. Forgive yourself, find that balance within yourself in order to be able to move forward. Because if you don't do that, then you're gonna kind of stay stuck. At the bottom, we have Two of Water and Unity. So it could be a very, it could be a loving relationship that you're in. Maybe you've been fighting, not fighting, but you've just been like, how can I explain? Like, you put your foot down on everything and you haven't really been giving to the other person, right? So this is the feeling that you're getting. Five of Earth. This is what you've been feeling. Fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. So it's like, do I follow my dreams? Do I not? Right? Um, and almost feeling like you're It's almost like you've been coming off a little bit like an ogre, an angry ogre. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. It's just like it's just me. That's just what I freaking do. Sorry. Um, it's it's like yeah, because you're always putting your foot down. So it's like, what are you giving? Like, what are you allowing the other person? How are you um, being? How are you reciprocating with the other person? Right. We have nine of water, unity, which is the hierophant, and two of water. So your wishes are coming true. Concerns begin to fade away once you start to let go of your feelings of remorse, regret, knowing that you need to apologize. Or maybe that's what needs to happen to you, right? But when you let that go, you come into this energy where, okay, I'm all right now. I understand what happened, and now I know what I need to do, and you feel better, right? Because you got the clarity and you're understanding that you need a balance and you got to, let the universe do its thing. And what that does with this nine of water, it's going to be a couple of things. Either it's going to make you more attractive to the person you're in the relationship, or they're going to want to finally really unite with you, work with you. Um, or this is you and your intuition finally coming together. It says traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations seek mentors and like minded friends. So once you start feeling that positive energy, that happy energy within yourself, um, you may need a mentor to really help to guide you, someone to talk to really help you process the emotions, what you're feeling. How can this relationship work, improve? And it says here we have finally the two of water, a relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. What can you do to reconcile the relationship? To show that you truly are sorry, to show that you really do care. That's an interesting reading. I haven't had one like this before, my dear Capricorns. Um, but I really do hope you achieve this, and I hope you find this balance for yourself. And more importantly, I think too, not only is this a relationship necessarily, it seems like it could be romantic, but we have so many. I don't think this is necessarily about a romantic relationship, Capricorns. I think this is more about yourself building that or rekindling, because we got a lot of fire cards, right? Rekindling that love for yourself is also very important, and especially if you're looking to seek um, higher guidance, like in the spiritual realm with your, you know, with whatever your spiritual belief is. Um, that's also very important and needed, and that could be the relationship that begins to grow. Especially if you're someone who is a strong believer in God. That's, you know, that that as an example, right? I have a strong Christian background, so that's why I use God as an example. Um, it just seems to be, also more understandable, like more relatable in a sense. So um, whatever the relationship to creator is, that's something that can continue to build. But you may need to seek out mentors. You may need to seek out a therapist in order to help you um, build, you know, come to terms more with the results of what has happened in the past. For your advice cards, we have unexpected visitors and stuck in the mud. Okay, unexpected visitors and stuck in the mud. So, unexpected visitors, you may have somebody come visit you. Oh, I just heard the train pass by. Um, yeah, it could be anybody. Then we have stuck in the mud. Stuck in the mud is exactly what it says, right? You're kind of stuck, but that's okay because right now that you're stuck, because you're feeling you come into this 10 of fire energy, that very overwhelmed, very like, oh my God, what did I do? I really regret this. I'm really sorry about all of this. Um, you know, During this period, you're going to realize that, okay, there is an opportunity, there is a way to come out of this. What the results may be in the end may be different. You may have to come to terms with that, and that's just okay. You got to go through what you need to go through. Let's take a look at what the uh, book says. It's I don't know if I don't remember mentioning, but I am using the Angels Tarot deck, and for the advice cards, I am using the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. I really enjoy this deck, to be honest with you. Um, okay. It says, if you expect the unexpected, you'll be prepared for miracles. Detours, surprises, and paradigm shifts. Expect the unexpected. No matter how detailed your plans are and how clear you believe the road ahead to be, there are times when the best plans are waylaid by unforeseen circumstances, as we see in the beginning here. Um, where did I go? At first, detours may seem inconvenient, but a surprise turn of events signals that the adventure of life is beginning to get interesting. No one can plan for synchronicity, for fate and destiny to meet except spirit. Who knows what you can't comprehend for now? Life is full of surprises, so stay on your toes and enjoy this exciting new adventure. You aren't expecting. There is a plan for your life that may not match up with your agenda. Let's take a look at number 24, Stuck in the Mud. 24. You're being invited to stop and savor the wonder of your life. Becoming stuck is sometimes the only way to trick yourself into slowing down and looking around you. In fact, and that's exactly what happens and what leads to all of this. Ooh, my nose is so itchy. I'm so sorry. I'm glad you can't see me. I'm like, trying to scratch it so much. Okay. Um, Becoming stuck is sometimes the only way to trick yourself into slowing down and looking around you. In fact, this is a sign that you need to shift your focus away from what you're doing and place your attention elsewhere. Struggling will only get you to even muddier places. Now is not the time to move forward, but to observe. Clarity, and remember, we did get the Ace of Air. You're realizing what it is you need to do. Clarity about your circumstances will come a little later. Stop and find the joy in what you've been overlooking. Soon you'll be out of the mud, but for now, be still and know that Spirit has a plan for you. So, and that's exactly what I said here. It may be more of a relationship, with, a spiritual relationship between you and um, Creator or Spirit, as the book refers to. Um, and that is your reading. I'm very positive that it's going to work out for you. I think it's just a matter of, um, what's that word? Of reflecting on yourself and what's been going on recently and what new paths you may be being led down. Because apparently it's not necessarily the way you thought it was going to be. Things happen, and that's the way it is, and that's why I always say we have free will. This is based on whatever's happening now, and things can change at any moment. And as always, make sure you make the a decision that is in your highest interest. So, my dear Capricorns, I truly appreciate this opportunity to read for you. Don't forget to let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comments down below. Don't be shy. If you're interested in a personal reading, check out my website at chillingonetarot.com. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until we read again, bye for now.